In terms of coaching, bro, I want to pick people who are lower ranks right now. If there's anyone in chat who is silver or bronze, wants a coaching session, please let me know. All right, so before we start, I got a few questions for you. So what rank are you right now?
I am bronze 3.
Bronze 3, okay. What agency you made?
Killjoy, Viper, Sage, but it's kind of dependent on the map.
Fair. That's usually what I do. I have a couple agents that I play depending on the map, and then I go with those.
Yeah, and if we need an entry, I'll play Phoenix.
Got you. I like it. What sense you're on?
Here. 1.63.
Is that 800?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you use Phantom or Vandal primarily?
Oh, Phantom. I like the spray on it a lot more.
All right, can you run a deathmatch?
Yeah, I haven't played at all today, so
all good.
Might be a little rough. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I think I'm a little nervous.
That's all good. Don't worry.
Definitely nervous. I'm sorry.
All good. Don't worry about it. To me, it seems like your sensitivity is a little bit fast.
Yeah, I've been messing with it, trying to find a better one, because it was way too low, and that was way too high, and it just kind of like...
You gotta find a good middle spot.
Is there like a good way to find that, or is it just practice?
How I kind of do it is I tell people to pick something and just keep switching it, right? And then when you find something you like, then never change it. It's about finding that one sensitivity and just never moving it afterwards. But like if you get a new mouse, or you know, your desk setup changes and you have less mouse pad or more mouse pad, you can change it based on that. But like you usually want to pick one and just stick with it. Yeah, your sensitivity is definitely a little bit too high in my opinion. It seems like you don't have any control. Like when you're moving your mouse around, it's like it's not like smooth, it's like jumpy. So something big you should be focusing on when you're playing is your crosshair placement, and that's mostly what I noticed while you were playing the deathmatch is your crosshair was high sometimes, or it was too low sometimes. You have to try to think where their head is going to be, right, at all times, and that comes from like learning the map, playing deathmatch and all the kinds of maps, so you know exactly what elevation you need to have your crosshair at all times depending on where you're going, the potential angles people can peek you from, because sometimes you're peeking out and your crosshair was above people's heads, and then other times it was like at like waist level. So you want to try to find that ground where you can keep that crosshair steady at head level as best as you can, and that comes from like playing a lot of deathmatch and stuff like that. Usually on attack on any map, you should go 2 swarms in armor or a ghost in armor on Killjoy. The alarm bot doesn't get that much value on attack, especially on a pistol round. You gotta be careful because you didn't fully clear the corner behind you.
Thank you. One flank. Oh, and backside.
Okay. I like your comms. At least you're calming your teammates. A lot of high-ranking players don't even communicate with their teammates. It's best to provide as much value as you can in any way. Like if I'm having a bad game, I'll like call strategies for my team, or just do anything I can to help them. Oh my goodness.
Would you normally go half shields with full util or full shields with most util?
On attack, I favor armor over util on attack. On defense, I favor the utility over armor, because on defense you want to have all the utility, while on attack on Killjoy it isn't going to be the make or break of a round like it might be on defense.
I'm gonna destroy Sky util. Hopefully keep Sky and Raze here.
That's a smarter call out than most Immortal players, I'm not gonna lie. You breaking the Skydog makes it so they don't, because if you don't break that Skydog, the A players are just going to instantly go B the second there's noise B. You're denying them information, basically. You're not letting them know where you guys are all at by breaking that dog every single round. It's like the same concept with the Sovadar too. Make sure you're breaking that every round, because if you don't, they know you're not there. 1-7.
Oh,
yeah, that's really hard. It's all good. 5-7 is a good half. I can't wait to see what Killjoy setups you have for defense.
Yeah, so I kind of do different things based on how they're pushing, but
nice. Love to hear that.
Stacking A 2 sentinel or stacking B 2 sentinel A. So then I generally put my turret here first round so I can watch both. And then since she's there, I'll set up for short where I put alarm bot here. And then I like to set up kind of for the jet dash where she'll dash and separate the team with the stuff here. And if they try to stand in cubby, I put this here as soon as round starts.
That one's good, except sometimes people catch on to that one.
Yeah, so I'll normally do that like first round. What was that?
Because if they hard push that, they'll usually just stomp past. But if they take it slow, they'll find it.
Yeah.
But it's kind of hard because it depends. If their raise is good, they'll satchel your utility.
I like to keep control. Careful there, one could push out. I'm gonna.
Nice.
Oh, raise pushed out. I didn't realize it.
Wait. Almost. Nice try. So, I feel like in terms of where you're at right now in this game, you kind of understand how the game works, what you need to be doing, how to do it, how to play. Like, you understand the basics of the game. I think your biggest issue is just going to be coming down to aim and finding a sensitivity that's good for you and practicing your aim. Plus, that was a higher elo game, it looks like, for a couple of players. Try to stick with this sense for a little bit and practice on this sense. I'd say the best deal for you is to run deathmatch and just don't spray every time you see someone. Shoot a couple shots. Just shoot bursts of like 5 shots. So just shoot 5 shots and then take a break and then shoot 5 shots. So that way your gun resets the recoil and you can re-up on like the headshot.
Yeah, thank you so much for coaching.
Do you have any questions?
No, I know I was definitely nervous and like my hand was shaking a lot.
All good. The most important thing for bronze players is once they start understanding the maps, they know what agents do what, they know how to play, they get the basic understanding of the game down, and then it just comes down to winning your aim fights. It's like some people are heavy aim players and then some people are like on the smarter side. It seems like you're smarter, you know what you're doing, seems like you're making smarter plays than most of your teammates, but you got to work on the aim side of things. That's what I'm seeing. Do you usually warm up before you play?
Yeah, normally I do one sheriff only, and then I go to vandal only, and then phantom only deathmatch. So then I get out of the habit of spraying first.
Yep. And you could always practice in the range. And if you're really into playing Killjoy and you have time on your hands, it's like homework, but you can always learn lineups and stuff for Killjoy to help you.
Okay.
And that'll mainly help you improve. I think that's all I have.